Hey, we're back again, and guess what? We're about ready to turn Deku Link into a human Link. So if you're ready, let's begin. Oops. There we go. Okay. First thing you need to do is go inside the clock tower. You talk to Happy Mask Man. And he'll help you return back to a normal human state. You just have to play a song to do it. Now, is it me, or is that an awful big piano just to learn 3 notes? Anyway, here we go. Left, right, down, left, right, down. It's very simple. Very simple song to learn. And now the Deku spirit leaves. Link, wave bye-bye to it. You'll never see it again. Until you put on the mask. And there it is. So now you're a human again. You got access to your sword and shield. You don't have to go out and find them. That's a good thing. And you will need to use that song time and time again throughout this entire game. Now, there will be parts where you need to transform from one link into the next, so it helps to know your masks and to collect as many as possible. Now, he wants Majora's mask, but he's not going to get it so soon because we just started the game. So, let him get pissed, let him get angry. See, he just creeps me the hell out, and those eyes just do it every time. So now he's going to give you a story about how Majora's mask came to be, and what happens if it fell into the wrong hands. It's your typical ultimate item falling into the wrong hands type of storyline. You realize there's hoodoo magic within that mask. This is all cinematic dialogue. Preventing its misuse. Looks like it didn't really work that great. So there you go. The retelling of Majora's Mask. Fortunately, this is the only time you get to go through this. Because now you're saying, well, I want to play now. I want to go and get that mask. Yes, surely I can do it if you let me play! Thank you! Now that you're human, let's get out of here. Before Mask Man tells another story. Okay. Now you have to listen to Tattle again. 4 areas outside of town. There are 4 areas. To the south, you have the swamp. To the north, the mountains. To the east, you have the canyons, and the west is the ocean. It's kind of like how the United States is laid out. See, now look. You can run past the dog, you can walk up, you can pick up the dog, it won't do nothing. Throw it in the water. Now, everything that you've done before will have to be done again. Now look, he's got 2 bags. When he comes out of there, he's got 3. So I tell you, don't come around here. This is my flower. Don't mess around with it. It's understandable. Now that I got the sword, let's go over here and get our 5 rupees. Because the whole world loves rupees. There's a magic jar. We don't really need it yet. There's a big magic jar, which we don't need. And 5 rupees. Now, while we're here, let us pick up this fragment once again. Because now that we started a new day, we have to start all over again. And that means getting the fairy. Yeah, I'm still going to talk to you. we have to put the ferry together again, so that's going to be your first thing to do. While I have my mind on it, too. Okay, Ocarina is in hand. Now, here's a little trick on how to manipulate time. In order to slow down time, you play the Song of Time backwards. So normally it's right, A, down. But now we're going to play it down, right, A, down, right, A. Down, A, right, down, right, A. Down. We're going to play it like that. And it'll ask you to slow it down. You say yes. Gives you more time to work on things. To verify that I had the button sequence correct, it's right, A, down, right, A, down. Those are the C buttons and the A button. So now that we got the fairy fragment, let's go over to the north side of Clocktown. But before we do, remember that save point? Strike it with your sword. That'll open up its wings, and you can save the progress. Let's select no, because we're still on the run, and I want to show you a lot of other awesome and cool things. This is getting the fairy mask. Like I said, this place has lots of fairies. You'll need to collect all of them. Now, also, you don't have to go through the entire hide-and-seek sequence that we did before, either. Because you already have the password. Alright, let's put the fairy together again. This time, instead of giving you magic power, which she notices you already have, she gives you something else. Yep, there's the little prostitute. Should I say the big, pointy-breasted prostitute? God, who in the world wears their makeup that way? Yeah, I already have my magic meter. That's unnecessary. Just give me the mask and I'll be out of here. There you go. That's what you need to pick up the other fairy fragments. When you go to other dungeons, you will wear that mask, as fruity as it looks, to attract other fairy fragments. That's the only way you can get them to come to you. And there she goes. Bye-bye, bitch. Now, let us go to anything. Let's see. While we're here, I'm going to get another heart piece. I'm not going to get all those bushes like that. Definitely not. Oh, well. Okay, now there are two ways you can go up to get the heart container here. Leap from platform to platform to get up here. And land right up there. One final leap and you got it. Or you can take the ladder. But this one is a little more challenging because he slides right back down. So you have to go up the ladder, or up the slide here, and there he goes. He goes back down again. So I like this way. It's a surefire way that you can get there. And there's nobody hiding back here. It's still too early in the day. So we have tons and tons of things that we can do. And lots of time in order to do it. And time is slowed down. It's still very early in the day. So while we have our sword and shield, let's go out and talk to the guard. This is Termina Field. This is the land of Termina. You're no longer in Hyrule, you're in Termina. And now you get to fight enemies, rip up plants, the whole 9 yards. Classic Zelda as we know it. You're not Zelda, you're not Link when, you know, you can't mow down your grass and find a rupee. Kill that gelatinous blob. There we go. Now you notice there's some of these flowers in the field of Termina as well. Grab as many of these items as you please. Most of the time you'll find rupees and hearts. Finding a few extra rupees. Now there are a few hidden areas around here. Let's just point out a few of them. I'm going to go over here first. Just rolling while you run helps get you there a little bit faster. It's kind of a handy thing to learn now. There's a 20 rupee in here. This treasure chest is hidden by tufted grass here. 20 rupees. And keep following the big bush right to the end here. Right in the middle is a hole. I said right in the middle is a hole. There it is. And when you fall down the hole, Link, go down the hole. There's some more grass to destroy. And remember, these things regenerate after you restart the day, so grab some of those Deku nuts. And, of course, the Deku sticks return. There's the Deku stick. Still need to set things on fire, and that's a good way to do it. Open the treasure, and you get 20 more rupees. Aren't they generous? And some more Deku nuts couldn't hurt. Let's get out of here. Now, that's going to stay that way until you reset the days again. Let's go over this way and get 60 rupees, and I'll show you how to do that too. First, because I don't want to bother you. And those blobs do return. What I like to do is come in, kill them, destroy the grass, and then be on my way. See, there he is. But I'm not going to fight him. I'm just going to glance right on by him because I want to be up in this area. Okay. I'm not going to go through every single blade of grass in here, but just for fun, along the way, I'm just going to take care of you. And grab the one that Blob dropped. Made it before he regenerated. Now, roll into this tree. I said roll into this tree. There, thank you. And 1, 2. Okay, so you got 40 rupees instead of 60. Now that we're full on rupees, let's go back to Clock Town and deposit them into the bank. You little slut. Anyway. Yes, I call the gelatinous blob a slut. Back into Clock Town we go. We are going to the west Clock Town. That's through this way. Deposit our rupees. Now notice how slow that mailman is going. Time is really slowed down. Now here's West Clock Town. And when we deposit our rupees, our next part of the video, we will go and see another cinematic sequence of how the Skull Kid came to be. So tune us in next time, and we'll show you how to get past that area and onto the swampland. And I'll show you what to do when you get there. Oh yes, and when you deposit more than 200, they give you an adult wallet. It's best to get that before you go to the swamp. Do make sure you have the adult wallet before you go off to the swamp. And what the heck, we got some time. I want to show you the dojo. Alright. This is how you get another heart container. Take the expert course. Oh, I deposited my rupees. That's right. Never mind, I'll show you in another episode. Maybe the next one. There are so many things to see and do here. It just keeps you on your toes. And so, what did I say I was going to do next episode? Show you the swamp. There are so many other things to do around this town, but I'm sure you want to see Dungeon. So we'll do that in the next episode of Let's Play. I'm Sonic Blue Darkfold.